You already know how popular these dirt bikes are. So, if you were to get that ultimate bike for yourself, which one should you choose? Endless possibilities. That is what a dual sport motorcycle is all about. It is a rugged, durable, economical, and versatile type of dirt bike that is good for both on and off-road riding. A supermoto bike, on the other hand, is a type that is fitted with street wheels and tires as well as a modified suspension. You can ride this bike on paved tarmac, over obstacles, and hard-packed dirt. Besides the general differences, it pays to know the key features of these two types that make each design unique. So, let's dive in and take a look. Between dual sport vs supermoto. The main differences between dual sport vs supermoto are: a dual sport has a 21-inch front tire and 19-inch rear tire, whereas a supermoto has a 17-inch front and rear tire. A dual sport has a smaller brake rotor on its front side, whereas a supermoto has a 310 mm or 320 mm brake rotor, and a dual sport motorcycle has a standard front fork, whereas a supermoto motorcycle has an inverted front fork. A dual-purpose bike has slightly higher ground clearance, whereas the ground clearance of a supermoto is a few inches lower. Dual sports have a lower price range, whereas supermotos have a higher price range. As far as versatility goes when riding off-road, a dual sport motorcycle is the better choice. When it comes to high performance on the street, a supermoto is a superior choice. Dual sport vs supermoto bike. What is a dual sport motorcycle? This is a motorcycle designed for both on and off-road riding. It is street legal but capable of tackling roads and trails. This is usually a heavier variation of a dirt bike with lights and a quieter muffler to make it street legal. A license plate is also something you normally find on a dual sport. This type of motorcycle is sometimes referred to as an Enduro, which is more of a European thing. There are at least 3 types of dual sports, which include heavyweight, over 350 pounds, middleweight, 300 to 350 pounds, and lightweight, 250 to 300 pounds. Different manufacturers have used different names over the years to refer to their models. Kawasaki refers to its models as dual purpose, Suzuki refers to its models as dual sport, while Honda lists its offerings with model numbers, and it also refers to them as Enduros. What is a supermoto? This is a motorcycle that features a combination of dirt and street bike design. It offers the best of both worlds. Supermoto racing was started by the ABC television network in 1979. The network's main objective was to find the all-around best motorcycle racer. It created superbike races that combined paved road racing with jumps of motocross and dirt riding. The sport became known as a supermoto. Feature comparisons. Now, let's take a closer look at the key features that differentiate these two types of motorcycles. Tires. Dual-purpose motorcycles come equipped with a 21-inch front tire and an 18 to 19-inch rear tire. This uniquely designed tire is meant for carving the bike on dirt, and it holds your line a little better. For example, if you hit a rock, the tire is not going to bounce out of the way. Apart from the size, dual-purpose tires are equipped with a full tread depth pattern that is uniquely made for demanding off-road riding or racing. It yields outstanding traction on every surface from soft single-track trails to hard-packed fire roads. Brake rotors. Supermoto bikes have big brake rotors, usually 310 mm or 320. A bigger rotor offers maximum surface area as opposed to a small. A supermoto is going to tow itself to a stop a lot faster when you squeeze on the brakes because the maximum grip is produced with the initial bite. Thereafter, the level of grip will fall. A larger brake rotor offers a larger surface area for heat dissipation, which helps cool the rotor earlier. This ensures you have superior braking power, especially on the street. Dual sport bikes have small brake rotors, which means less braking power. The front brake feel can be mushy, and it may appear as if the motorcycle doesn't want to stop. But again, you have to think, where is a dual-purpose bike meant to be? Front suspension. You might have been at a dealership and saw someone pick one motorcycle type over another simply because of the difference in the front suspension. Fork orientation is a big factor when comparing dual sport and supermoto bikes. Dual sports are fitted with the right side up, standard, or conventional fork. On a standard fork, the chrome part called the stanchion is going to be up top clamped by the triple clamp. The thicker female section called the slider is going to be at the bottom. A right side up fork works better on a dual-purpose motorcycle because it is less rigid and highly off-road friendly. Ground clearance. The front suspension of a supermoto has almost the same travel as that of a dual sport motorcycle, but a supermoto has less ground clearance compared to dual purpose because of the 17-inch tires in the front and rear. The 21-inch front and 19-inch rear of a dual sport increase ground clearance. Price. Knowing the differences between these two bikes is not enough. You need to know how much each design will cost you. A high-performing supermoto like Husqvarna 701 will cost you around $8,000 to $12,000. This is quite pricey if you're planning to buy a new motorcycle. Dual Sport vs Supermoto. The winner. A dual sport bike is better if you will be spending most of your time riding off-road because of its larger tires, small brake rotors, increased flexing, and higher ground clearance. A supermoto motorcycle is better if you are planning to do a lot of street riding because of its wider tires, large brake rotors, and enhanced rigidity. We are going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment. Thanks for watching.